cold evening. My name is Matthew King, and I am the captain of the Watchung Rescue Squad. Thank you. On behalf of the squad, I would like to thank you all for being here tonight. Being captain throughout this past year has brought many challenges as we continue to navigate through this pandemic. We altered the way in which we respond to calls while continuing to bring high-quality care to the residents of Watchung. We are proud to dedicate this ceremony tonight to the educators of Watchung, those of which taught me my entire life. Teachers have remained some of the unsung heroes throughout the past 2 years, as they have had to manage working from home while continuing to shape the minds of the children they teach. One of the most memorable teachers for me was my elementary and middle school gym teacher. This man was terrorized by myself through elementary school, middle school, and 4 years of baseball. Middle school baseball. It's kind of scary to think about if you put yourself in his shoes. I can't tell you how he did it. This man helped me grow in ways I never thought were possible and taught me many life lessons throughout our journey together. I would now like to introduce the man himself, Mr. B.
Good evening, and welcome once again to the Watchung Rescue Squad Tree of Light ceremony. On behalf of all the educators that teach in Watchung, we would like to say thank you. Thank you to the Watchung Rescue Squad for your recognition and all the hard work we put in during and after school hours. Thank you to our wonderful community for continuously supporting us in our efforts to impact your children's lives. Thank you for trusting us and knowing that we want the same as you when it comes to your children, the best for them. A final thank you goes to our administrations for not only supporting us during COVID, but always. It's said that teaching can be a thankless job. I speak for most educators when I say I couldn't disagree more. As educators, we are thanked with the relationships built with current and past students, along with their families. We are thanked with the opportunity given to shape the lives of so many students. And finally, we are thanked with the incomparable joy of witnessing our students get it, whatever that it may be. As teachers, we consistently ask our students to try their best, learn from their mistakes, and use the knowledge and resources they have to figure it out. When the pandemic forced education into a remote setting, the teachers in Watchung did just that. We tried our best to present lessons that were engaging with the students with a focus on the most important aspects of our curriculum. Most lessons being taught were brand new, catered to the circumstances at the given time. A good amount of those lessons were successful, while others fell short. But as teachers, we learned from them. Regardless of the outcome of any given lesson, my colleagues and I were constantly collaborating. What worked, what didn't, what did the students enjoy, what apps are working in your class, etc. As educators, we set the example for our students by using our resources and knowledge to figure it out. The lights that adorn this beautiful tree represent loved ones, past and present, that have made a difference in so many lives. As educators, we hope to do the same, to somehow be a difference in a child's life. Whether teaching remotely or in person, one thing has remained constant: our love and care for our students. I was very fortunate to discover very early on in my career that genuinely caring for each student is and should be the foundation of all teaching. This care shows up differently from teacher to teacher. Some teachers are experts at directly connecting to your child. They nurture the emotional as well as the educational side of their students. Other teachers are content magicians. They make subjects come alive to children and inspire them to pursue careers later in life out of pure joy and wonder that was instilled in them by a passionate teacher. Some teachers make everything about learning fun. Some share their lives and make the students invest in them as a person because they make students care. I could go on and on and on, but the care that teachers have for students is real, even if it looks different from class to class. This is what education is meant to be. Yes, content and learning is important and should be the common thread. But our students don't become learners because of test scores, school ratings, and comparisons. They become learners because of the people that inspire them to learn. This holiday season, it is my hope that you all continue to care. Take care of yourself, care for your family and your community. I have been blessed to have taught in Watchung for 18 years. Over those years, I've met and have established relationships with so many good people. It's those good people that make great neighbors, and great neighbors make communities like Watchung, a town I am blessed to call my second home, a place that I and the rest of the educators in Watchung are grateful to be able to teach in, and more importantly, be a part of. On behalf of all of our hardworking educators in town, I thank you once again, and happy holidays.